So what we have here is an '06 Dyna Lowrider that I bar swapped here. And silly old me didn't check to see this guy was dimpled for an exterior wiring setup, and it is not. So what we have, a set of some burned up wires in here that I've already fixed once. So how that happened was they got pinched, and the control right up in there, where is it? Right there. It's getting pinched up right in there. So now what I'm going to do is make a relief cut right there so it doesn't get pinched in there when as you can see, I kind of took it pretty far apart here with taking the tank off and everything. But I wasn't exactly quite sure what the issue was, is because I actually moved it to this position here and it was working fine. But soon after that, it started blowing fuses. So what happened is, I'm assuming it started pinching up them wires more from how I had to move it to get into here, and it started popping fuses. So I dug into it to figure out what was going on, read some wiring diagrams, started taking things apart to really get in there. But I figured, let's double check these wires. And as I already showed you, they were burned up. Spread them apart, put a new fuse in there, flipped the switch, and it wasn't popping. Everything was working as it should. So I didn't actually have to do all this, unfortunately. But let me get started with putting the tank back on first. Here we go. There she goes. Oh, she goes. Fuck. Fuck. Alright. There it is. Alright. Crisis averted. Damn it all. More wasted fuel. Oh well. That part of the concrete will be a little more clean. Alright, where do I stick them bolts? One. And there's the other. Woo-hoo. And through the power of video editing, that's all back together on there. I just struggled a little bit, got a bunch of gas everywhere, cleaned the concrete accidentally, but that's all back together. Now to get into the meat and potatoes of it. So now what I'm going to do is take a Dremel here, cut a notch out of here, back into here, so the bundle of cables can go through and not get burnt up this time. So let's see how this goes. It's actually working really well. Alright, that worked out beautifully. So let me show you here. I'm gonna grab the bundle. So this is what I was talking about here. Where are you at? Boom. That right there. Fits in, as you can see. There you go. Now no more interference, no more pinched wires. I just got to grab the sanding drum on the Dremel and smooth out those sharp edges so we don't have any cut wires this time. Yeah, that worked out beautifully. Alright, so you can see here which wire is in question. This is the power to the turn signal and the brake, and that burned up piece right there I believe is the culprit. So I'm going to swap that out, and hopefully things are all hunky-dory afterwards. So let's see. Grab some cutters and get all into that. Alright, first I'll cut it here. Take that out. Strip up the new pieces. My fancy dancy tool here. Boom. And boom. So what my problem was is that I realized something was wrong again. Was that the turn signal and brake were on all the time. And oh shit, hold on, I gotta grab my crimper. There we go. So, well, it was that neither turn signal was working, and neither, well, the brake was working, but it was on without the brake applied, and then it went to the off position. That's insulated. I need uninsulated. In the off position, it was on, and when you turned it to the on position, as in hitting the brake, it went off, which I thought was very bizarre. And that was for both the main, the front brake, and the rear brake. So that was rather odd, in my opinion. So, figure I went tracing wires and all that. That's why I took the tank and everything off. Unfortunately for me, it was just this again, and I didn't have to go through all that hassle. Oh well, live and learn. Live and learn. No big deal. Just getting the heat shrink wrap ready. Slide that on there. Ooh, barely fits. twist that up. And I'm sure I'm going to get a bunch of comments saying, oh, why didn't you solder? It's a better connection than butt connectors. Well, see, the thing is I'm not very good at soldering. And I don't own a soldering iron. And I really don't want to come back in here because of a broken solder joint. So, I'm doing the thing that I can do, which is butt connector. And I actually used to work in a Ford dealer, and they would actually have his butt connector joints for warranty repairs. So, it's good enough for Ford. It's good enough for me. That ain't coming off. With a solder joint, they can vibrate apart. And if you know Harleys, they love to vibrate. All right, I gotta get my lighter. Oh no, there it goes. All right, hit the other side. Ah, it looks good. Beautiful. All right, let's test this out. Turn the key on. Oh, there she is. And we'll jiggle this stuff around together to see if anything pops. Oop. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. So that's working good. Oh, beautiful. So when you're going to put this back together, putting it all back in the pods, don't forget to put this in first, your stoplight switch, before you stick the turn signal switch in. Because, as you can see right there, that's what holds it in. Yeah. Oh well, just one screw. All right, there we go. So I got the turn signal and the brake back in there. See the bump, little button right there. Now, let's see if we can get it in here. See, this little brass thingamajig right there. I guess it's a little spring type of deal that goes behind the brake button. The brake button goes down with the wires pointing down into the pod. This little bit comes up here, holds that into place, torque screw in there, and there goes my neighbor. And then the turn signal switch sits in these slots right here. There you go. Now to get the rest of this put together. Alright, that doesn't look too terrible. All back together. Now time to put it back up on the bar. Okay. Yeah, that's her. Oh, that was my truck. All right, let's get this bad boy bolted back up. All right, what do we got here? Where'd that Phillips come from? Oh, that's from the battery tray. All right, let's see. First things first is these two guys, little guys. Get to sit here and watch me ramble to myself now. Get some Loctite on them. I'll probably be fast forwarding this. You can't even see me right now. So I'm at my workbench. I may not. Alright. And there, hold that together, nice and steady. Snug it for now. Get some more blue Loctite. Just a little bit, because just a little bit. Harleys love to vibrate themselves apart. Where's the other hole? Oh, there it is. I thought he said he couldn't find the hole. Alright, snug for now. Okay, that's definitely gotta be rotated. Alright, I'll snug that for now. Hold that. Okay. Now to get the thing that was pinching the brake on. Just pinching the wires. Alright. Actually, hold on, I'm getting way ahead of myself. I need bolts, get them ready, some Loctite. And then get the, what's it called? The other side. So that'll just flop right off without that. Alright, that. Grab one. Alright, so when you go to get this on here, make sure you pull the brake so you're not screwing up your brake switch. When you go to get that on. Alright, that'll hold that for now. This guy and this. Top. That is nice. No more problems there. Oh yeah. Sometimes you just gotta chop some stuff and make it happen. I am all for that. There we go. Let's see, how do let me get this straight. Oh no, hold on, let me move you. That's way too high. That's about good for now. Tighten that down. hold that spot. All right. Snug down the other as well. Open that up. Where is that? There. That is. Huh? There it is. All right. Squeeze in y'all. Oh God. All right. That's got to be adjusted. That is not good that that's not turning back. Nice. Beautiful. Gorgeous. All right, let's see if this will start. Oh, I can't wait for riding season again. Oh, I spooked you over there, didn't I, Ron? My bad.